going on, guys? Scotty and Irish Bodybuilding Aesthetics back with another video, another journey to the big tree. This session took place on Halloween Day, this bench session, not the other sessions. And I'm doing this voiceover a few weeks later. I'm sorry, I'm a bit behind on my videos. Just trying to catch up today. Sorry if I sound a bit off or a bit funny. I'm actually quite sick today. I know I always sound funny because I have a funny Irish accent and it's a weird voice, but I'm sorry if I sound extra funny today. I'm not well. I'll try and do my best to sound normal for y'all. But here we go, kicking it off. Halloween bench press day. My brother there in the background was back from college, so I actually got to get a work in with him, which is quite nice because I only get to work out with him maybe once a week. And when I do, I enjoy it, and it's quite nice. It's nice having a spotter and a motivator there, and gets me through my sessions. Really happy with how this bench session went. It was really smooth and clean, and really liked my form, except for on that last rep there. I was really tired, and I just decided I didn't come down as slow as I should have, but I got the rep and completed it, and it was fine. So there I seen that was the first set of, I believe, was it 85? Yeah, 85 kilo for a set of 10, which was a new PR for me. Trying to hit PRs every time I go to the gym, whether it's weight, reps, or sets. So there, here you see my iPod actually dropped down my pocket, and I don't know about any use, but I generally can't lift without listening to music. I can lift, but I find um I'm not as focused or in the zone when I don't have music playing, and it has to be the mood. My mood as well goes with what certain type of music I listen to. So I don't know if that's what anyone else. If it is, if you're watching this video, comment below and let me know. Because I know it is with me. I need to listen to music, and depending on my mood, I have to listen to certain types of music. So here's the second set of bench. Really, as I said, liking my form on this again. We dropped it to 80 kilo just for 3 sets. It was in around 5% somewhere, because my gym only goes down to 1.25 kilo plates, I believe it is. It's quite hard to get exactly 5%. You're either a kilo or two below or a kilo or two over. So I do the calculation on my phone, and I do in and around somewhere there. So we're moving on to the last set. On my bench, I always do an overload set with my slingshot, and I think this is only the second time you have seen this slingshot. Maybe no, I'm pretty sure this is only the second time. I hope I'm not wrong. I actually got the form kind of down for once on this. Um, yeah, was going for. I went back up to what I had, which was 85 kilo, and I was supposed to go for the same reps. I believe around 10 again, just for an overlay. But I believe I only got 6 because last time I had the band too far down on my elbow. This time I had it too far up my arm, and as you'll see in the next journey to deadlift, I'm pretty sure it is. I actually figured out exactly where to put the band, and I almost killed myself there. Early racking it. I have a tendency to do that, especially when my brother spot me for some reason. I early rack it before he can help me rack it, and I nearly killed myself there. But it's okay, I'm not dead, and I'm still here. But as I was saying about the band, I've actually figured out how to use it, and it's actually a really good tool once you learn how to use it properly. From there, we moved on to the squatting session a week, and to be honest, this day on squats, I was actually having quite a bad day. My mood was just kind of all over the place. I wasn't in a good mood, and when I went into the gym, I was like, right, I'm gonna hit a good squat session. And thinking back, I thought I hit 140 kilo for a set of 10 last hyper week, and I actually hit 140 kilo for only a set of 8. So I thought I was okay to go up to 145 kilo, as I do sort of a linear progression type thing, for a set of 8. And that's what I did. I went to 145 kilo, I believe, here for a set of 8. So that's really weird the way that happened, that I put it up there. As you see here, I actually dropped the weight, but on the other side, um, I kept the 25 kilo plate on it. I was supposed to take off the, or sorry, not 25, the 20 kilo plate, and just put on a 50. And I actually, on the left hand side, I left it on. And what you'll see here is when I get under the bar and push off, the right hand side comes up and the left doesn't, because it's so much heavier. And I kind of just put it back straight away and take off the weight. You see here, right comes up. I'm like, whoa, there's something wrong here. Look, and there forgot to take the plate off, so just take it off, reset, and do the set. I have a tendency to actually do that, especially when I've had a hard session or something like that, because that 145 actually really pushed me to the limit. because as I said, I was supposed to do 140 for only 10, and I ended up pushing myself because I believe I didn't have it written down. So that comes back to another thing that I always say to you is always have your programs written down and your weights written down, to make sure you don't make mistakes like this. And as I said, I pushed myself in the force. There was a bit of lacking something in the head there because I was quite tired and forgot to put the right weights on. But as I said, you fix it there, and I hit a set of 8 with 132.5, I believe I had on the screen there. Nice and easily. So from there, guys, we move on to the third set of squats. So it was just the same. I done 4 sets overall, and I just the same weight. I just done it from a side angle, just to show you here the depth that I'm getting, and my bar path. The bar path is actually pretty okay. It's not too bad, and my depth is actually quite nice. What I have a tendency to do is I drop into the hole to kind of get explosive power to come out of it. As you'll see here, I kind of drop into the hole to come back up. I don't do kind of a quote unquote bodybuilder style, which is really slow down into the hole and then back up to get on your legs. I do it as more of a powerlifting style type thing. I drop into the hole and explode out from there. So from there, we're gonna move on to the deadlift portion of the week, I believe. Started off here. I done 172.5 kilo for what I thought was 8 reps, and looking back on the footage now, it actually was only 7 reps, and I could have got 8 reps, but I thought I had 8 reps, and I dropped the weight and stopped, and then when I look back, I realized I only had 7. Actually, really liking my form on this. What actually happened because of the complaints, as I said in videos before about my deadlift, I really tried to control on this. And what actually happened was my glute started to get really tight, and so did my lower backs got really taxed, and I ended up getting actually injured after this session. I done another week of training, and then after that for 3 days, 4 days I had to take off and do mobility, because what actually happened was I was getting a pain in my lower back, and I was like, oh, my lower back's hurting me, I must have done something deadlifted wrong. And what actually happened was, from this session, because it was high volume and I controlled it so much more than I'm used to, my glute tightened up, and my glute tightening up put a pain in my back. So remember, guys, no matter where you're getting a pain, sometimes it's not actually the thing that's paining you that's wrong. So I figured out it was my lower back that was hurting me. It was actually my glute that was paining me, and I released my glute with a hard ball for a few days, smashing it, foam rolling it, and eventually that loosened the tension in my back, and I was able to get back training this week. But yeah, once again, I'm gonna not try and control it as much, but stuff happens, things have to be done. But I was really happy with the form and how this session went. So from there, we dropped it to 165, I believe, for just 3 sets of what I was supposed to be 8 once again, but I only done 7, since I only done 7 on the first set. So I just want to thank you all very much for watching. Thanks very much for the continuous support and likes on the videos, and just keeps me want to make these, and hopefully we'll hit some brand new PRs before 2015 and hit my goals. And I hope you all come on the journey with me after that, and hope you can't wait the same as me until see what I can do. So I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye for now.